Hello, everyone. Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are from, and wherever may be the time of your day. Hope you're all doing well. You're welcome to this live. Have your seat and let's have some talk. As you can see from the title is what do you think about dating before marriage? I'll be glad if we can share ideas to inspire, educate each other. I am Sandy, short of Sandrine, and this is an edition of 6 Minds with Sandy. Here we do cooking, we do vlogging, lifestyle, and some basic life tips. Just as now. So if you're pleased to be here, then you're all welcome. Has everyone gone to bed? Or is everyone busy? Or just coming back from work so tired? We all know that marriage is something instituted by God, and so it is honorable and sacred. So anyone going into marriage is supposed to know what he or she is going in for. So many people just go into marriage because they see their friends are getting married, or they are thinking about what the society is going to say if they're not yet married, or maybe under pressure to get married. Others because maybe their ages are already advanced and they are saying, hey, if I don't get married now, I may not get married again after maybe 20. Some people say 27, others say 28, others say 29. So some of them just jump into marriage without even knowing their partners. So, and it becomes chaotic. What do you think about that? Getting married without any formal or informal courtship, going, that is knowing each other, be accustomed with each other's habits, that is the negative and the positive side. What do you think? Is it a good thing? Because so many people, especially those in church, I think it's what you kind of need to do. I don't understand either. You're so supportive. Thank you. Welcome. You have to date that person before you ask to marry them, right? Yeah, that's your own opinion, right? But it depends. So many people have beliefs. You have biblical beliefs, you have tribal beliefs, you have community beliefs, and then you have personal beliefs. So it all depends on beliefs. Okay. For the community or personally, I would prefer to know the person I'm going to marry. So I'll prefer to date the person. But there are various types of dating, you understand? And then for the community belief, they also believe that before going into marriage, you are supposed to date the person. But that's just what I think. All right, that's your opinion, right? And that's your belief. That's good. Here we are not judging, we're just taking into everybody's own conception. Okay. Yeah, it is good to date the person to know the person's in and out, ups and downs, before you engage with that person, to know if you want to continue the journey with the person or not. Then, as I said, then you got some gist. What gist is that? All right, as I was saying, dating is in categories, okay? So there is dating whereby you just do, I'm asking you, oh, gist about what, Aiden? May I know? Gist about what? I'm 14. What do I do now? Sorry. Oh, you're that young. I forgot. Sorry. But it's a global topic, you know. It's a global topic. You're 14 and you get married someday, okay? It depends at what age maybe you want to get married. So being prepared is better, as I say. If you don't prepare, it means you are planning to fail. Okay? But when you prepare, it means you are planning to succeed. But I have all the gist though. Okay, you're full aware of what I'm about to talk right now. So you're well equipped, if I may say so. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or am I missing out something? Are you trying to tell me that you are fully equipped? It means you know everything already. Hi, Anthony Morales. Welcome back. I recall you. Welcome, Anthony. Oh, the way I needed to hear that sentence. Which sentence is that? I cannot recall the one I said though. Can you please recall? So maybe on the same line. The way what you just said align with what I'm doing now is insane. Okay, I get your point. I get your point. Yeah, because you tell me that you only have the knowledge of what I'm talking about. That's why I'm asking that. Does it mean that you are fully equipped for what awaits you ahead? It means that since you decided maybe 24, 25, or 30, you're getting married, does it mean that your conception about what you want, what you need, and what you desire is already established? That's what I'm asking. Anthony, you're not talking, you're not saying anything. Are we together? Or you just pass to whisper? So do you get what I'm saying, Aiden? Okay. I'll tell you the gist. You will get what I'm saying. All right, I'm all ears. If you want me to deviate from my subject matter of the night, I'm all ears, sir. So, what is the gist all about? If everything works out the way I really pray, God willing, you will see me in the fifth sequel of a popular series of Disney movies. Oh my God! Oh my God! Let me clap. I pray God that it be successful. Just trust God, keep praying and keep hoping and keep doing what you are supposed to do, okay? The right way. And it shall come to pass. Amen. I seal it. I have sealed it already. I have sealed it already. So it is already feasible. No worries, okay? Just keep meditating, all right? And it is established. Once you believe and you ask the Father, He will do it, no hesitation. If it is in His perfect will for you, do you understand? If it is in His perfect will for you, because He does not give us what we desire. He gives us what He knows is best for us. Okay. So at times you may ask, although they say His word is just yes and amen, but that transition between waiting, how is it called? When He has not yet answered. For me, I know it means wait. Okay. Potentially earning hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you focus on getting monetized, and I'm gonna drop you them. You got me blushing. You got me blushing. Thank you. I am anticipating. Ay, ay, ay. That's good of you. I love your ideology. Lifting up others, that is good. It's a very good habit. Mm-hmm. When you elevate others or you help them to grow, that's an abundance of blessing. That shows you have a good heart. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to that. He has a plan for us. If getting the role and being in the movie is what he wants, that is what is going to happen. If it's not what he has planned, then it won't. Exactly. You understand, right? That's exactly. He has brought this idea to me for a good reason. All right. If you were spirit filled or you were spirit led by that, then it means it's something that is part of your purpose, if I can put it like that. Yeah, it's part of your purpose. If he's the one that dropped it in you, then you have to just follow it, just follow the lead. Okay, then you discern everything you are supposed to, so that you do everything the right way. I'm so glad to hear that. That's brave. That shows your hard working. Hey, I'm happy to hear that. That's a good news for the night. Very good one. I'm sure your parents are super happy as well and are proud of you. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome news. That's awesome news. Mm. All right. As I was saying before, he came up with this brilliant news that we have to celebrate. I don't even have a champagne here. The champagne is in the kitchen. I have bought it out, mm, so that we can at least. It's only to celebrate, right? Because it has been done in the spiritual realm. Everything has been signed and sealed. It's just to manifest in the physical. That's what we are waiting for, right? All right. As I was talking, and most often you support me at night. Most often, and say I'm 14, no champagne for me. No, 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 non-alcoholic. I don't take alcohol as well. Non-alcoholic. There are non-alcoholic champagnes. I know you're 14. It is non-alcoholic. Even the wine is non-alcoholic. Yeah, I also have a problem when it comes to alcohol, so I don't. Once in a while, but it's difficult. Yeah, I will enjoy. I will drink for both of us. Don't bother. And then if we come to see by God's grace one day, maybe we may drink together. Okay, that's awesome. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. Hard work pays. That's why I'm also striving. Yeah, I've been kind of reluctant these past months. Anyway, work has been tight. It has been up to here for me. So this is I have just a month, 2 weeks of holiday. As let me try to do some catch up. And may God bless. All right, as I was saying, I said when it comes to dating, there are various forms of dating. Okay, there are people who do. Yes, so you can imagine my mother is white and my dad is African and Asian. So imagine the anger when I told my white grandparents to stop drinking. Teacher will kill me with laughter. No, you don't just tell them to stop just like that. It's a gradual process, okay? When you want to take someone out of something, it's not just an instant thing. You go gradually. You educate them, all right? You ah they are atheists and I am Christian. It is like hot oil and water. I get you, I get you, I get you. I've been there. I have been there, so I understand you perfectly well. So, but it's a gradual process, as I was saying, okay? You take it gradually. You start like just telling them the consequences of taking alcohol. You can even download maybe some videos one night. You can have some evening nights, some evening chat. You say you have a video for them to watch. You play the video for the family, and then everybody is watching. They'll ask you to go and turn it off. Just play with them that they should just listen. All right. Or you can, if you have, they have, so people have, I don't know, maybe some seminars around there where they talk about alcoholism and its effects. You can invite them all over, okay? You can invite them over. They should attend. Just listening to it over and over. One day God will arrest them. You know that. So it's not an instant something. It's a gradual process. And one day you see God will do it. So you're just going to tell them people should stop drinking alcohol. Alcohol is bad. Even if I'm the one, to be honest, if I'm the one, I'll not take it lightly or I'll not just stop it like that. You have to tell them why it is bad, why they have to stop. Then show them the maybe some other persons that have suffered dearly from such, or those through those seminars, or those kind of things, or journals, look articles, all those things. With time, you see, they might come to the consciousness, so they'll start dropping their intake bit by bit. They'll start dropping it bit by bit, and then in the long run, they might stop, but it will not be instant. For some people, it might take years. You might be shocked that it will take years before it finishes. Okay, before that habit is completely broken down. It might take years. Some people, it might take weeks. So it all depends. Others months. It all depends on how the individual is ready, okay, to give up, or is ready to at least face the reality. All right. So it all depends. Mm. Yes, this is good, Auntie Sandy. They're very wise, so but tell the gist though. What is what is it work? I didn't get to what is EITH. What is the meaning of that? Very nice. This your pigeon, it carry me go backside. This your pigeon hard oh. This your pigeon hat. Why so? But tell the gist to what is. I'm not getting that. I don't know the meaning. That EITH. The meaning of it. I don't know it. Can you please be more explicit so I can get it? Okay, work. All right. Tell the gist so. You mean work? I'm a teacher. Or let me call it the way people call it in your, let me say, maternal side. I'm a tutor. I'm a high school teacher. I teach economics. And what do you study? Do you do sciences or arts? Mm. What do you study in school? There is right to W, so I accidentally clicked instead of W. Okay, you're still in middle school. All right, because for me, when you're already in form three, I don't know how people call form three that way, going to eighth grade. To be honest, those your first grade, second grade. I don't know. I know, but when you finish primary school, right? Primary six, you go into form one, form two, form three, form four, form five. That's when you finish secondary school, and then you go to lower SIF and upper SIF. That's high school. Then after that, you go now to the university. University that I have 3 years. That's how ours is. But I did third grade twice because I was sick so often. I practically wasn't there, so I had to repeat. Oh, sorry about that. But delayance in life has no issue with what awaits you ahead, right? It might be delayed, but that does not mean that what was purposed for you will not thrive. Okay, I had a delayance too, but look at me today. Hmm? There's so many people went ahead of me. Not that I am saying, or like I'm just putting it that you might be blocked, but it does not mean that what God had in mind for you will not come to pass. All right. So I'm going to secondary school too. Okay, form two. All right. It's form two. No, 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 no. It's from four, the fourth year into secondary school, right? That you start choosing your series, whether you're doing arts or you're doing sciences. But form two does not do economics. Economics starts from form three, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because they say from one and from two, your minds are not yet that. How can I say equipped to understand the basic concepts of economics. So economics starts in form three here in Cameroon. Here in Cameroon, you start from three. So there in Nigeria, where do you start economy? Which class do you start economics? I bet you may not even know that. I'm sure you may not even know. Or do you have an idea? Where I am, we have to do acceptance test to see if we get in or not. Wow. It means the school is a renowned school, right? Or is it selective? That's selective because my kids school do such a thing, especially when they are already in a certain level. They try to like examine the children. There's a test they give to examine so that if your performance is that low, they register you an external candidate. If it is good, then you have registered an internal candidate. They do so in order to minimize your percentage failure in a public exams. You understand that, right? So for them, they measure the child's intelligence by test. Don't forget to know there are various aspects that contribute to knowledge and intelligence. So from first to ninth grade in public primary school, that is free, unless it's private school. Then there are fees. Oh, I see. Here, everything is payable. I think some years back they said primary school was free, but they said they are supposed to pay PTA. PTA means Parent Teachers Association, right? They decided that they will be paying a PTA fee. That it will help to maybe build some schools, some classes, because here most often government schools are built through PTA. They are built through PTA and not the government, most of them. So those PTA levy, they say they use to pay part-time teachers and then to be for building other classes, other maybe I don't know to take care of a school. So that's why they instituted PTA. Something about 7,000 or 8,000 per pupil, but they do pay. All primary schools here in Cameroon they do pay. So after ninth grade is high school. For that you must do acceptance test. You choose few schools you want to go to. You do the test and then they choose if they accept you or not. Okay, I get now the acceptance test. You mean that is entrance into Form 1. That's how we call it here. Entrance into Form 1. Yes, every school year writing, then you choose 3 schools. You have first choice, second choice, and then you have the third choice. They do it here too in schools in such a way that if you have list A, list B, most often if you are in list B, your first choice, most often schools reject, and then you're not in between second and third choice. That's how it is. That's how it is here. So they do write it here too. They do write that entrance test too here. I now understand what you mean. How is pay for teachers in Cameroon? Here, teachers are paid very badly, but not in private school. I go to private school, so teachers get paid well. I don't know if I can call you my son. Anyway, if I was giving birth early, my first one would have been 15 years by now. Hey, yeah, teachers. I don't know how I can put it. Compared to other countries, it's like we are paid minimal. Mm-hmm. Compared to, if I have to compare with other African countries, right? We are already paid minimal here. Yeah, we already paid minimal here. But in private schools, it's even worse. Before in private schools, wait, auntie, do you live in Yaoundé or close by? No, 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 no. I live right in the southwest, very far from Yaoundé. That's a day's journey, right? Very far, 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 far. So as I was saying, private schools they usually pay 2,000 francs per hour. It later on dropped to 1,500 francs. As of now, I don't know how much they pay in private school because I'm not teaching in a private school. I teach, but in a government school. I'm a government teacher. I'm a government trained teacher. So for private schools, I don't really know, but I know it is lower than that of public schools. To be honest, yeah, it is lower. And in Cameroon, you speak French, right? Yeah, I speak a little bit of French. Hey, I speak a little bit of French. Have you heard of the bus ambulance? Ah, in Cameroon, we hear everything. Oh, we hear, but we never see. We hear. We see communicates on papers, but we never see. Let me say the action live, if I can put it like that. We never see. We never see it live. We just hear. We see everything has been signed. At times, they even go on the site and they put everything there. The decree, the maybe the ministry, the duration, everything is there. But the board will remain there for years, just like the seaport of Limbe. How many years is it today? It has been long. We've just forgotten about it. So Cameroon of today, no easy. I just promise, promise, promise. No doing. The country is going from bad to worse. So we are waiting what befalls us again after this presidential election that will take place in October. We are waiting for the next level. Does le bus ambulance means ambulance? Cause I'm talking about the project for the school kids. Wait, do you mean in Yaoundé or Cameroon in Geneva? That's your bus ambulance. Do you think I know it? I said my French is not that good though. Mm. Or let me ask being what it means. AI. My friend, she's not that. I'm from the English speaking section. It's based in Yaoundé, but they make big deal of Cameroon. Oh. But when you're in you know that those who were even in Yaoundé for this past time, they never knew what really was even occurring here in the southwest and in the northwest concerning the struggle. Many of them, when they see the newspaper, they say all those things are lies, they just make up stories. Until some of them had to come down this way to really witness it live before they could believe. So many people were refusing that it's not real. Where is that co-pilot? So many people were saying it's not real. You know, the one started by Park Zoo. They talk best kids in school and they take best kids in school and take them to wildlife reserve etc to learn about wildlife and saving animals. My brother, or let me say my son, there's so many things that happen in Yaoundé and it ends there. Or if it has tried, it reaches Douala and it remains there. Okay, even vacancies in some kind of companies, governmental companies. Most often, we even hear them when the places or the vacancies have all been taken until the deadline has already been closed. That's when we hear about them. It's like we are in Cameroon, but in a different place. Don't know if it makes sense. It's like Cameroon is divided into two. There's a Cameroon for francophones and a Cameroon for anglophone because most often here, except you have someone in the inner circle that can tap you. If not, we hear about vacancies when everything is done and dusted with. Yeah. Mm. Wildlife and saving animals. We have that here too in Limbe. We have the zoo here. You have the zoo. You have the botanical garden here that they take kids to there on mostly on Saturdays, especially during a geography class. They have excursion. What we call here excursion. So Saturdays they may go there in the morning, and then by 12 latest or 1 they have closed. So we also have that here. But those ones are programmed by schools, individual schools, not like a general project by the government. So you Cameroonian and Congo are like us Nigerians and Ghanaians. I can say that. I can say that we relate mostly in when it comes to politics. Yeah, that's there's something like interconnection, but for Ghanaians, I don't think they are really into that kind of dirty politics like Congo, Cameroon, Nigeria. I don't think so. I don't think so. Big enemies. Hey, you can say that again. What time is it in Cameroon now? Um, here we have 11:45 p.m. That is 15 minutes to 12 a.m. That's the time we have here. Aiden, you've completely deviated my topic for the day. Hey, this kid, you're really interesting. You guys are in same time as Nigeria. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're in the same time zone. Mostly it is differentiated. I think maybe Ghana can be an hour, but there are times where Nigeria too is an hour, maybe earlier or later than us. Yeah, there are times like that. But I've noticed that Ghana, especially, most often has an hour difference with us here. Who else is in the house? These my people just come and they disappear. They come, they disappear. They come. Where are they going to? You don't even drop a like. You don't introduce yourself. You don't get to know me. So how do you want us to know each other? So sorry, auntie. I got to go cause it's very early here. So I got to go sleep. But I'll text you about that project I was telling you about. Bye. Bye, Eden. Happy to have you. Bye. We hear next time. Okay, okay. You deleted my dating topic. Ah, you're so funny. In between inverted commas open. Not the funny you think about. You're so interesting. Let me put it that way though. All right. But you're going now, so I will just continue with it. Or I should continue with Cameroon in miniature as a subject matter since you opened the topic already. Okay. Have a good rest. All right. And don't forget to sleep. No, you cannot sleep tight. You're not married. To sleep loose. Mm. Thank you. Always being supportive. These my own people just come and they run. They come and they all they want to hear. I don't talk about foolish things here. They're just looking for someone to chat and say, "Mm-mm. I think what I do here to say something that is going to elevate and then instruct and equip us all. Sleep loose. It's, it's not insane because you're not married. Mm, it's not because I said sleep loose that you said it's insane. It's because you are not married. When you say sleep tight, for those who are married now, because you cuddle your partner, that's how you sleep tight. You hold your partner, right? So sleeping loose, you don't have okay, sleep tight now, cuddle your pillow. You can cuddle your pillow, right? Hi, Aiden. But this is your picture like this. I'm not seeing your face, so I can't see your face right. Hi. Okay. Maybe I am analyzing it in the literature sense. Or let me say in the literal sense. All right. In the literal sense. I know most often you say sleep tight is when at least you have someone you're married. Mm-hmm. Doesn't my soft toy African pig? All right. Your African pig can count then if you have one. Sleep tight then, Aiden. Hugging your African pig. You're soft, to be precise. African pig. Okay. I blame Nigeria government. They took my knowledge just like they took the. No, but the electricity there in Nigeria is worse than what we have here. Everything concerning electricity here is better because now we have electricity, although it might go off anytime from now. But it is better than Nigeria because in Nigeria I see everybody is having a gen, of which here is just a supportive tool when they take it off. Don't worry, I tend to be dramatic sometimes. Okay. I love the vibe. All right. Thank you very much. Extend my regards to your family if possible, as your online friend. Extend it. Hmm? Oh, then sleep tight. Sleep tight. Hmm? Are you happy now? Who else is in the building? I can see two people. Who else is there? Yes, so you can never be sure. You take your light very quickly. Yeah, I see that often in the movies or in the maybe even online videos where they complain constantly about electricity outrage. In our own country here, it surpasses me that we supply to various neighboring countries. I think three other countries. Whereas the one here is not even enough for us. I'm gonna go sleep loose. Sleep tight, Aiden. Sleep tight. Okay. Sleep tight. Bye bye. Take care. Okay. Aiden. All right. Who else is in the house? Can you please say hi? Double tap on the screen to like. Meaning you tap on the screen twice to like the live, please. And then you do what to subscribe in order to push the channel or to boost it. Thank you. Okay. Before Aiden came with his schoolmatics, if I can put it like that. We're talking about what you know or what you think about dating before marriage. And then I was saying there are various beliefs, there are personal beliefs, there are community beliefs. Or then we also have Christianity beliefs. Then we have traditional beliefs. When we talk about personal belief, it means what individuals think that they should do before they get married. That I, for one, I did dating before getting married. Another person may say, no, I don't need to date the person before getting married to the person. I have seen the person. I didn't get that one. Aiden, you're still there. That is it. And then for community belief, most people in the community or yeah, they believe that it is good for you to date someone before getting married to the person so that you get to know the person and then the in and out, the good, the bad, the ugly, so that you have to flow with the person when you get married with him or her. And then when it comes to traditional beliefs, most often traditional beliefs, it is down. Most people don't believe traditional, like those who are Indian men who watch the stream but never say. Aiden, that's hate speech. That's hate speech, okay? That's hate speech, please. If they're in the background watching, there's no issue. At least they are learning something, even if they don't want to contribute. It's okay. I'm just glad that I can inspire someone. Mm, it's okay. That's hate speech, Aiden. Okay. That's hate speech. Traditionally, most often, especially here in Africa, it is not believed that you have to date someone before you get married to the person. Yeah. It's like someone is already attributed to another person, maybe from birth or maybe two families who know themselves very well in the society. Then they dedicate maybe children to each other so that when they grow up, they can get married, even if the children don't really know each other per se, but just growing up as childhood friends. So many a time the traditional setting dating is not allowed. And then when we come to Christianity, that's when so many people have issues because there's some church. Sri Lankan. I got it out for the Indians, just like my Niger side got it out for the Ghanaians. I'm gonna go before I say something that is going to scare everyone away. All right. Okay. Good night now for real, and remain blessed. Okay. You have a great sense of humor. Yay. I believe your future wife will always be jolly jolly in the house. Good night. Have constructive dreams. Okay. All right. As I was saying, with the Christianity side, That's where so many things come into play. There are some churches, from Auntie Gloria. Yeah, she was streaming once. She's a friend of mine. She was streaming once, so I was there. That's where we met each other. Can you now recall? You forgot. You're supposed to pick up a pen, no? Your brain is still very young. If you forget a lot, have a jotter and a pen. Yeah, yeah. From Gloria. Gloria call. Pick up your jotter and a pen or a book. If you forget a lot, be jotting your things. Bye, Aiden. Oh my god. Hey, this child. Okay, as I was saying, when it comes to Christianity, there's some churches which don't believe in dating before marriage, and there's some churches which we do believe in that. Some say dating before marriage can lead into temptation for you, maybe having premarital sex with your partner or with your fiance or fiance. Yeah, so they forbid that. That's their own way of preventing it. Hey, this child. Are you playing Tom and Jerry with me? Aiden, go and sleep. Go and sleep. It's already too late. This is 12 midnight. What are you doing up? 2 minutes to 12. Go and sleep. It's too late for you. Hmm? Oh, Jesus. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my God. Exactly one of my sons say in the house. Exactly. Ah, making. Hey, same character, same everything. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right, as I was saying, when it comes to Christianity, dating is not allowed most often because it is believed, as I said before, that it can lead into temptation of premarital sex with your fiance or fiance. I'm not guessing anything, Aiden. Go to bed. Go to bed. Bye bye. Mm. Bye bye. So that was your clown. You had your phone. Oh, Jesus. All right, guys. What am I calling you guys? Okay, great minds. Yeah, that's it. So the other churches who believe in the dating before marriage is because they don't want a scenario tomorrow of divorce or maybe of complaints. So they want each and every partner to know the other so that there'll be proper comprehension, understanding, flow in the matrimonial home by Aiden. So that's it. So, but as I said before, it all depends on the individual and the mindset. Okay, because nowadays we've seen that there are so many Christian marriages who are wrecking just because maybe the partners do not come to know themselves properly before going into what is called marriage. Okay, so most are complaining that I didn't know he is like this, I didn't know he is like that, or I didn't know he will be like this, and so on. It's true that you cannot forecast the person's future behavior, but knowing someone, maybe even 50%, is a guarantee that you can easily cope with the person, even if the person has to switch a little. It won't differ or let me say differ a lot from what you basically know already. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, because if you see nowadays, even here in Africa, where marriage was sacred, divorce was like an abomination, if I can say that. Nowadays, if you stay by the court door or just beside, and then you hear the number of divorces which are being pronounced every blessed day, you will be shocked. Yeah, you'll be shocked. It has become rampant now. It's now like a model, a style, if I can put it, fashionable something. It has become like something fashionable that everyone, if you don't do it, it means you are out of fashion. I can put it like that because it is enormous. It is drastic. I don't even know which kind of word I can use to describe it. It's really drastic. Every blessed day, every not just one or two, every blessed day, you hear of divorce left, divorce right, divorce up, divorce down. So it is something that is really, really growing fast here. In the West, most people believe that, especially if you're married to someone very wealthy, they believe that the divorce will always occur because the other party maybe wants to maybe benefit, okay, benefit from the other one. They don't want to benefit. So that's why the divorce was so rampant and the rest. So and this the president now, Donald Trump, he has instituted some policies into play that is really helping, especially the men from women who were just there for the money, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 years, they say they don't want it again, they want a divorce, so that the wealth will be shared into two, and then they become multi-millionaires or billionaires overnight. And some of them do not even contribute a penny to that. So that's why at times it is good for courtship before marriage. Although courtship too before marriage does not guarantee an everlasting marriage or union, but it is still good because you can know how to tackle issues with your partner easily, because at least you studied them at a certain level, and then you know their weaknesses, you know their strengths, you know why they behave a certain way. hmm You do know that. And then if A does this or B does that, you know that no, this cannot be A. Something must have happened. Something must have pushed him. Something must have pushed her. This cannot be my A. This cannot be my B. There must be something intriguing into it. So then that's when you approach now and say, but what happened? This is. Then the person now will say, just leave me. I don't really know even what came over me for me to really react like that or do such a thing. You know, right? But someone that you've not, how can I say, you've not known, yeah, that you just embrace, and then people go into marriage like that without knowing each other. It will be difficult to discern the person's maybe funny attitudes, because you've not known the person before. You don't know if the person is fond of behaving like that or not. So you don't know if the person's right attributes or not. Yeah, you won't know. But if you come to study someone, you know the person's right attributes. You know the person's dangling moments, when the person is up and when the person is down. So and then you know maybe how to maybe calm the person down or uplift the person in either strings. So for me, I believe that dating or courtship before marriage is very important. But that does not mean that if they say courtship before marriage, it means premarital sex. No, it must not be there. Nowadays, so many youth believe in it that if you are courting someone, it means mm, and you're not sleeping with the person, there's something wrong with it. No, 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 no. You can do exclusive sex courtship. I don't know if it is right, but you can do that perfectly well, especially if you have your self control and then you understand who you are and what you want. You can do it. So many people say, what if I don't sleep with him or her? And then I get married, and then tomorrow I discover that, yeah, he's not good in bed, she's not good in bed. How do I do? I cannot turn back. That will make me to start cheating or whatsoever. My brother, my sister, even if you do courtship and then you go in there, you discover that he or she is not the way you believed. You people can work it out. These are two adult brains, mm, spirit filled with knowledge and wisdom, okay, to transform things, all right, to command things. Mm. So both of you can work it out and then you find a perfect solution to the issue, a perfect one, without you looking left or right at the nearest maybe trouser or skirt that passes. You can work it out perfectly. That's what I have to say. I don't know if I'm talking here alone, the people in the background. What is your own contribution, or what are your own contributions to this? What do you think about it? Or you watching later, can I get your own view in the comment section so that we can share ideas, and elevate each other? Mm. Or just there for 1 hour. I came to be live for 1 hour. I've been down these 2 days, no electricity. So today I said, let me say hi. And just my little boy kept me funky here. It's really my topic, but I'm glad at least to talk about it. So, what do you think about dating before marriage? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? What is your own personal idea about it, or personal conception about that? Can I hear from you? Those people come and going, come and going. Is it that you don't have an idea, or you don't want to contribute, or it is not the topic you want to talk about? But even if it isn't, just drop something before going. Just like passing your neighbor's compound. The neighbor is sweeping, you're just passing and going without saying hi. That's what it looks like. You just come, I'll just see you up there, and then you just disappear without even saying hi, without even introducing yourself, without even liking, without even subscribing. Is that fair? You tell me. Can you just pass a neighbor sweeping or doing laundry? Or some house you just pass without saying hi, without saying be encouraged? Is it fair? It's not fair. Why not even give a helping hand? It won't kill, right? Subscription is free, liking is free, sharing is free. All of those things are free. Mm-mm. So, am I waiting your contributions, or should we call it a wrap? It's a broad topic. We cannot exhaust it all in a day, but at least I have said what I believe. I have given my own explanations. So, if you can say yours, then I'll be grateful. At least most have shared something. Great minds. Don't tell me your minds are already draining. Don't tell me your minds are draining. 58, going to 59. Tick tack, tick tack. 1 hour is going very soon. So, what have you to say about dating before marriage? What are your contributions? Can you let me know, please? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Can I know? Can I know? We are rounding up already. And it is 1 hour. All right. Since you don't have something to contribute today, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. Thank you all for watching Front Stage, Backstage. Thank you for liking inwardly in your heads or in your mind, and those that tap the screen. Thank you for subscribing and remain blessed. Have a gracious night. See you in our next chat.